These seem like mimics to me. No, they're not. Green gem, blue gem, red gem. I was sure though because those were mimics. Shift stone, awesome. There's something about this room that feels very odd to me. There's a presence in this room, watching us. Probably won't be able to lure it out though, not right now. Huh. What's that about? Weird. I wonder what that means. So there's something here, but we can't do it yet. Okay. Maybe it's like a post-game thing. Or like something, like we're not done the story yet, so maybe that's what it, I don't know. Okay. Interesting. There's another, potential secret over here, though, so I'll go check that one next. The adventure of slime continues. Well, blob, technically, but you know what I mean. Reward boxes. Tome +5. I have a lot of those, actually, I gotta say. Okay, so there's that there. I wonder if actually that circle icon is the same one as at the top of the Sun Temple. I wonder if that has any significance. Guitar +5. Oh, nice. Or +5. Saves me some expenses on upgrading. I like that. Hey, let me pop up top here. Kind of curious now. Anything new about you there, sir? Hello again. Oh, still talking about his fish. Okay, nothing new there. This is just like the sun thing. Okay. Interesting. I wonder what all that's about then. Okay. Well, where to next? There was a slime path. No, that's most of them, I think. Sometimes I spot them on it, you know, and I don't remember where, but I think I've gotten most of them now. But still, something opened somewhere. That's gonna bug me. Something definitely opened up after I finished that Blob Town place, but I don't know where. Ah! Underworld, there's a spot. There's a spot, there's a spot, there's a spot in the underworld. Thankfully not too tremendously far away from here. Tricky little spot, aren't you? Word box 3, belt 5. I mean, that's good, but I gotta say, the ones I've enjoyed finding the most have been the Diavola and the crazy griffin thing. Those are the most fun, you know? Oh, good gracious, finally. Oh, you guys have no idea how long it took me to get this thing down. It's the beast of a bird. Oh, good gravy. Okay, so the team I finally used to take down the Griffonics, with the Mad Eye, the Spectre, and the Tsutsune, basically just focusing entirely on minimizing the amount of damage that thing can dish out to you. because the Mad Eye resists debuffs and all physical attacks, which is fantastic against the Graphonics. Honestly, I'm half tempted to just say take a team of Mad Eyes in, because they resist it enough that, like, it's really hard for it to bring them down. The problem with that, of course, is they have no healing. So you will still, you know, because, like, you need to get the thing down in, like, 4 turns, which is really fast for a thing that can resurrect itself. So the Mad Eye, like, you'd have a really hard time keeping your health up while pulling that off with just Mad Eyes. So I brought the Spectre along because it has, of course, Congeal, as you guys know, my favorite debuff and probably the best one in the game. It also has Dexterity buff, which means it can apply Glory and Agility to the team, which is actually, I cannot understate, Agility is a lifesaver with this fight. Also resists debuffs, also resists physical, so another great monster for just tanking through this thing's onslaught of physical damage. The Spectre, the Congeal was fantastic. Dark Shift, by the way, for both of these. It gets you debuff mastery on both of them, which means you can stack your chill and your poison and whatever else you throw at it up to 3 times, even though they don't have any actual multi debuff skills on them. And then I chose the Sutsune for my 3rd monster because I couldn't find anything else that had Mass Restore that wasn't all that, you know, that essentially wasn't weak to fire or wind. Not on me anyway. So, plus, this is one thing I wanted most of all as well, besides Mass Restore, which I love. Fantastic thing. Also, I would recommend getting Crit Healing, by the way. I didn't take it, and I kind of regret it, honestly. This, Buff Steel. Buff Steel is one of the best things about this monster, because the Graphonics will buff itself as it attacks you and get progressively more powerful and just like takes off like a freight train. Like it's like once he gets rolling, it's hard to stop him. Buff Steel. It lets you continuously strip the buffs off of him, get them onto yourself. Cleansing Flame helps with that, but the Mad Eye, I believe, can strip buffs as well, or he was doing so. Has the ability here, yeah. Every hit has a chance to remove buffs from the target. He's got that. I don't think the Spectre does. I'm not seeing one. But the other wonderful thing about the Spectre Mad Eye combination is they both have Fatal Upkeep. It's not a unique aura, so it can stack, which means the Congeal damage and other debuff damage is increased by 20% from both of them. So it's a 40% hike in passive damage, and then just let the Congeal do its work. It's tough, honestly. Like I was a little underleveled, honestly. I just hatched this Mad Eye and this Spectre, so that they're 37. The Sutsune I had from before, so she's 35. I actually would recommend Light Shift for Sutsune because it lets you stack up buffs a little higher, which means you can get 2 stacks of agility because she has it as well. Again, makes dodging better, because that's a 30% chance to dodge physical hits, plus a portion from her crit chance as well. So dodging is good. The Graphonix does exclusively physical damage, and it hurts so much. So definitely take advantage of that. Now let's go check out our prize, because this thing, like, I want it on my team. I want it. After all the trouble it's put me through, I had better make use of this thing. Look at it. Ah, it's magnificent. Okay, let's check this bad boy out. I've tried so many team combinations. I tried reptile teams. I tried a mage team. I was considering a warrior team. Like I fought this thing like 24 times, easy. Nasty bird, you. Weak to earth, resists fire. We knew that already. Featherstorm, igniting stings. See, that I think is a new one. It's a guaranteed burn physical fire move. I don't think that existed before. If it did, then I'm not sure where it was hiding. But see, the beauty of this is that it has Kindle as well, which means it has a 10% chance for any hit to apply a burn. So its flying moves or its wind moves can burn, and there's actually a 10% chance that this move will burn you twice. Because once wasn't enough. Also has magic fire, which cannot be dodged because, again, just more fun. Wait, it has magic damage? Okay, in that case, it was going easy on me because the thing didn't have magic damage pardon me. It doesn't use magic damage on you in the fight at all. So it's going easy on you. That's a scary thought. Ooh, hello. Phoenix Affinity and Reborn from the Ashes. Okay. So it can revive once with 10% of its maximum health whenever it dies. And whenever it's revived, it heals for more health and gains 7 charge stacks. So it comes back a-swinging. Cool. Alright, well, let's get down this tree, shall we? We've got Shred, which is good for those heavy crit builds, because you can, you know, apply, because it has the crit bonus, and you hit the entire enemy party. I don't like most AoE attacks, because they don't do as much damage. Like, you do, like, considering the huge crit damage bonus this one has, it's probably better off than most, but... Firestorm can apply burn to a whole team. That's nice. I'm just gonna stick to it to igniting stings because I like it. I really do. All right, we've unlocked mana burn. Anytime an enemy takes burn damage, it regenerates mana, which is honestly probably unnecessary. It's got like an 8-point mana stat as it is up top here, so it already regenerates 130 mana just base, which is not bad. Burn down. This is the one, yeah, this is the one. Increases burn damage by 50%. 50! That's a lot of burn damage! And it has multi-burn. So, considering that each additional stack of burn beyond the first is half as strong, to crank it up 50%, like, it really helps to offset that. Because you just, like, it means that, like, yeah, like, you're doing a lot of burn damage. Phoenix Heritage. Each arrow and bird monster in your party applies burn on a random enemy after each action. Oh look! Another way for it to burn you multiple times in a turn. If it uses igniting stings, that's a guaranteed 2 burns a turn. Maybe 3. That's horrifying! Granted, this is to a random enemy, not to one you're actually hitting, so... we'll see how we feel with that. I mean, we're taking this, because that's just crazy. Let's see what else we got here. Featherstorm. Cyclone hits all enemies. It's a decent move. I prefer Featherstorm. Actually, I prefer Aerial Strike. Because Aerial Strike over here gets you Psychic and Might. And free buffs, just nice. I like free buffs. Energy Conversion. Whenever a monster in the party consumes a charge stack, it is healed by 1% of its maximum health. Okay. How does it generate charges? I know we know it can get charges back from dying, but how else? For every 40 mana, it gains a charge stack. Well, we've already established it regenerates 130 mana every turn base, so that's 3 stacks. Which means every time it uses 3 stacks, it's gonna heal itself by 3%. Okay, yep, doing that. I mean, it's only 3% of its maximum health, but that's like every turn, guaranteed 3. Every turn. Overcast, which means things cost more, but they do more damage. Chance to gain buffs when landing a critical hit. I'm thinking this thing is going to be a crit machine. I haven't seen that, you know, because there's talents that will increase how much benefit you get from crit gear. I've not seen that yet. Maybe it doesn't have it. But it's got a crit up there, one over here, one over there. So you can get like 15% more critical hit from that. It doesn't have glory, I don't think, though, which is not terrible. You just need to pair it with something that does. Like, it seems to have things that take advantage of like, scoring crits, but doesn't have any way of, like, upping its chances of scoring them itself. Which is probably for the best, considering it would be, you know, it's already plenty strong as it is. It has regen, it has support, which means sidekick as well, which is kind of nice. It's got the crit heal thing that the Sutsune does. Crits grant charge stacks. Well, look, more healing. Multi-regen. Stack additional times. Restoration. Regen also has a 50% chance to remove debuffs. That's how it was shedding those off so fast. Okay. Cool. Give me that. Give me that. Because that's each buff, right? So, if every regeneration has a 50% chance, then with 2 more stacks of that on, that's 2 additional 25% chances. It's not a guarantee, but it's pretty good. Kind of want to grab Healing Wave, too, honestly. Like, it's got a decent magic stat, and it could heal. Just relying on support might not be enough. But then again, this probably is going to be more of an offensive creature anyway, so... Let's check out this tree here. It's got auto heal, which is nice. It's got revive too. Let's take Spark Shower for now. Make sure it has that mixed offense in case it runs up against anything that, you know, it can't kill with physical damage. Phoenix. Reborn from the ashes. Ah, multi-target heals remove debuffs. Okay. So I could actually use Healing Wave just for like 1 point in it, just for debuff removal, in theory. Maybe. Improved mana regen. Honestly, I don't think it needs it. I mean, it is more charge stacks though, in theory, which could be nice. Grab auto heal because it's just nice to have. Kindle's fine. We'll try and go for a crit build, I guess. Free buffs. I like free buffs. Right, take heroism and heroic defense. Crit, sure, why not? You know, honestly, considering mana burn is here and the charge stack thing, if you have at least 4 ticks of burn going off per turn, which you probably will, if you get a burn team going around this thing, it would get like 40 mana per turn, which is, you know, a free charge every round, plus the crits. But for right now, I'm gonna focus on crit chance. Crit chance, crit chance. That's a base crit chance of 25%. Not bad. It's already 1 in 4. Let's get you on the team. I've already cooked up kind of a potential team to go with this thing, which you might be surprised by. It's a little unorthodox. And I wanted to go with the Scorch and the Yowie. The Scorch is pretty obvious, actually. Light Shifted Scorch gets you Buff Mastery, which is tempting. I think, if I recall, I think Dark Shifted Scorch gets you Slow Burn, right? Which retains charge stacks, but only for itself. And the reason so I'll keep him a hit Light Shift because it's more beneficial to the party. We're going to, however, Dark Shift, I think, the Graphonics. Because Light Shift is a heal charging, so whenever it uses a healing skill, it gains charge stacks, which is nice. I also like the coloration, the red on the plumage is quite nice. But the Dark Shift gets Slow Burn, which means it only loses 1/3 of its charge stacks when it does something, which means it'll progressively get more charge stacks because usually when you perform an action, you know, you get rid of all your charge stacks in exchange for all that power. This way, you only lose 1/3 of them. It'll constantly get stronger the longer the fight goes, plus all that extra buffing it's getting, which is horrifying. It's a scary bird, so I'm going to take that because, yep. We will leave the intense buffing to the Scorch. The Yowie has Eternal Heart, which gives it tons and tons and tons and tons of health, which is what it does. The alternative to the Yowie is Overheal, which gets you shield instead of healing, which is actually kind of tempting. I might do that. I'm not quite decided. That's definitely a possibility. The main reason I went with this one first is, like, the Light Shift gives it, as you can see, 4 more bars of health. So it takes a monster with tons of health and gives it just way more, which is a little unnecessary. But the Yowie's main form of support is through supply. It has supply, which allows it to heal all monsters in the party every turn by 4% of its maximum health. Its base health, without me doing anything, is over 5,000. This is a lot of health. He's got Channel as well at Glory because, like I said, we wanted to find a way to squeeze Glory onto the team to benefit the Graphonics because it needs a little extra crit help. So that's there. Jolly Spirit helps things buff because it takes down the cost of non-damaging moves. Combo buffing, Heroic Party, more damage with buffs. Transfusion, so it just never dies. I'm probably will give it Life Wave, honestly, because Life Wave is really fantastic on Yowie, because it heals based off its health, not off anything else, which is crazy good. It also gets Health Proc, which of course, you know, tons of damage. But the main reason, or one of the main reasons I want the Yowie on the team is because, as always, even on a burn team, I gotta have Congeal. I need it. All right, don't judge me. I need it. Unfortunately, he does not get chill on Ice Hail. He does get it on Ice Storm, and the only thing I want the water moves for is chill. So I'm gonna go with Ice Storm. I'm gonna go with. It also has Fatal Upkeep, by the way. Another reason I wanted the Yowie. The Yowie is our support. It is also our. It also enables Congeal and has Fatal Upkeep. And I want Fatal Upkeep because that's 20% more damage on burns, which stacks very nicely with this thing, with Burn Down. 50% more burn damage, 20% more burn damage, and Congeal on the side, because why not? Just do it. It's fine. Of course, without multi-chill, your ability to actually do a tremendous amount of Congeal damage is somewhat curtailed, but any Congeal is better than no Congeal. Plus, honestly, chill is just a nice thing to have because it nerfs mana. You know? I like it. So Congeal, definitely. Chill can also apply Armor Break, which makes them more vulnerable to your attacks. So that's quite nice. I might take Icy Skin, because that is a good way to get chill as well. Because we have Taunt, of course, on the Yowie, which means he will take hits for the rest of your party. And he'll apply chill that way, so that's nice. I want the health procs, too. Health proc. Life Overload means his health turns into damage, which is nice. Helping Hand is a heal that applies Psychic and Regen. Ooh, that's tempting, actually. Because, like, physical damage, like, we have Ice Spears, don't we? I don't have enough points for all this thing. Yeah, he has mana regen, too, actually. Mana upkeep, which I don't think the rest of the team really needs, but the Yowie kind of does. Crit chance focus. Oh, it always amuses me that the Yowie has crit chance focus. I guess because it already has so much health, it doesn't need to have health focus. It's kind of silly. But if I was going for an Ice Spear build, that would be good for bleed stacks. But I'm not overly interested in bleed on this team. So we'll take Tackle for good, solid fallback option. We've got Hunt for more crit damage. Oh, sorry, more crit chance on the party. It's only 4% more, but it's all good. Oh, I should point out. I'll explain why the Scorch is on the team. By the way, like why specifically the Scorch in a minute. A hint: it's this. It's Fuel. Fuel is an amazing ability. But on a crit, gain random buffs, 2 of the random buffs on the party. See, that's kind of tempting, I gotta say. Crit applies chill as well. See, it does stuff like that, and makes me want to take crit. Fine, we'll try. We'll try. Buffing, critting, helping hand, sure. Auto heal, absolutely. Healing actions trigger an additional heal on the monster with the lowest health, equal to your attack value. His attack's not very good. It's not that worth it. We're out of points right now, aren't we? Yes, we are. Alright, so we'll try and build this thing to be a crit tank. I've got some points left. Like he's gonna level up to 40, so he's got 3 points left. I'll probably take mana upkeep and a couple other things. We'll see. I'm trying to prioritize, but right now he's got a lot of support. He's got Channel, which I love. Nobody else on the team has Channel. His regen does overlap with the Graphonics and actually with Scorch, but he's got multi-channel or multi. Someone has multi-regen. It's you. He's got multi-regen, so a little overlap doesn't actually hurt them. In fact, it just makes them harder to kill, which I like. The Yowie brings supply to the table, which is just more healing on top of the regen, which is very nice. The Graphonics is already healing itself every turn, as I recall. If I can find out, if I just remember where that was. I mean, it's got the regen. I guess that could have been it. Yeah. Oh, right, yes, the energy conversion. And energy conversion is part of why I like having the Scorch on the team, because, see, this monster, the Graphonics, has multi-burn. Scorch also has multi-burn, which means you can stack burn up to 5 times per monster. So that's 15 burns on the enemy team if all things are going well for you. And Fuel, which is one of my favorite little talents in this game, whenever an enemy takes burn damage, each monster in your party gains a charge stack. Not one monster, all of them. You all get them. It's fine. Just take them. It's good. So, that means if you're having a good day. That's 15 charge stacks for your insane Snowball Griffin, plus healing, plus damage, plus it's not going away because Dark shifted. The Scorch doesn't really need the charges so much itself, but it starts with 7 charges anyway. It's got armor bypass and such, which is more just, you know, so when it does do some damage, you'll actually feel it. Health proc, because health is nice. It builds off of crit as well, same as a Yowie. I haven't gone into this tree yet. I kind of need to get in there because it's got some nice moves. It's got recover, it's got restore, which I love. Charged healing, which means it can use those charge stacks to heal better, which is amazing. I actually like this tree. I just got so into the fire tree, I didn't really get over to it. I might actually reconfigure these two, because honestly, it's gonna be mostly a support monster. I probably don't need bypass all that much. Soul Beam is good because it gets you some solid magic damage that also gets you regen, which, as we've established, this team loves, so that's fine. I think I'll do that actually real quick. I do need to level it up though, because you only have one Scorch Egg in the game that I'm aware of, barring a reward box possibly. So you don't really have the option of getting a new one, unfortunately. But full offense is good too, but I tend to stick to the party buffs. Right, Hex support can debuff people. Protector gets your whole party less damage, which is nice. Buff Celebration. As long as your monster in your party has 4 or more buffs at the beginning of a turn, it gains 2 charge stacks. Again, just more charges. Like, the entire point of this team is to set every single thing it can on fire and turn the Griffonics into an unstoppable juggernaut of destruction. Because those charge stacks just keep building. Oh, he has Jolly Spirit too, by the way. Which means that he and the Yowie both make your buff actions, well, the first one you do anyway, just cheap. Real cheap, which is nice. Starts you off. Applying a buff, you can also apply 2 charge stacks equal to your crit chance. He does have kind of a crit build to him. Fine, we'll try that. Restore, I like Restore. I like it a lot. Crit healing is... sure, I guess. Also get a little extra healing in there. Recover to heal himself. Kind of want to take Revive, honestly, because no one else on the team has it yet. Well, no. Well, the Griffin can get it, but doesn't currently have it. But then again, with all this life healing and such going on, you probably don't need it too much. So, I'll stick with this one. I want charge healing very much. I want life stability very, very much because it already has it. That means its defense increases by 1.5% of its health twice, which makes its defense significantly higher, which is good. Hey, it has health focus too. Oh, it can just build off health, can't you? I like that. Cool. Now for the fire, fun. You need fuel, you need multi-burn, those are non-negotiable. Charge start. Honestly, given this team's propensity, like ability to just rack up charge stacks, I'm gonna do without this for now. I don't think it's actually like it's a nice kickstart, but like this team is going to rack up charge stacks very quickly. And the main recipient you want them for is the Griffonics anyway. So I'm not overly concerned about that. I do kind of want to take the crit thing. Just to see what I can do with it. Fine. And then I need to get some earth damage going over here. There. So the Scorch is still missing like 9 levels, so I'm gonna have to go like get this thing trained up, but I'm extremely eager to see what kind of havoc these three can wreak. Because they've got, because like the game definitely rewards damage over time, like the most. Congeal was my best form of it before, but now that I've got Burn, like tripping 70% extra damage and stacking 5 times, I think Burn might overtake it. I've not seen, because like Congeal is an amazing debuff, but this team combines a lot of power, a lot of the ability to just snowball and get stronger over time, and it's just plain hard to kill, honestly. So I'm gonna get these guys all tooled out, gear-wise. What did you stack off again? Your crit, right? Yeah. Your crit and health, and your just crit. Cool. Very, very, very critical team, which I'm not sure is entirely awesome, but we'll see. Crit chance. We want to go with the Shuriken for this one, which I'll need to upgrade that to a +5. +4 will not do. The +5, you're entirely magical. Which means you need a staff. Also needs an upgrade. And you are both. So you can have another shuriken, I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess that works. I mean, he does do physical damage. And the magic is in there as well. Honestly, though, like, damage is not really the point of the Yowie. He's got damage, but like this is mostly just here for chill. That's physical damage. This scales off of magic, so yeah, I guess because he does have some heals and things that scale off magic. We'll give him both. That's fine. The Cestus is kind of tempting as well, actually, just for sheer bulk. But he's like his main point is not defense; it's health. So I guess that's fair enough. So give him the shirt. I'll give him a try. So stat-wise, just on raw attack numbers, they're not as impressive as some, but they're more of a debuff team than anything else. So we will see what we can do with that. Feather, absolutely. That's mana regen. That's crit chance. I love it. It's one of my favorite things in this game. It is rare to find an offensive creature in any of my lineups that doesn't have a feather on it, because just yeah, it's mana regen. It's crit chance. It's nice. I like it. Honestly, considering that they're all kind of crit chancey, we're probably going to need to have one on all of them. I'll need to upgrade this one at some point. The Yowie's mana is the lowest, as expected, unfortunately. Ha! It's kind of funny, actually. The Scorch is 6 levels lower and still has better mana regen. Poor Yowie. Sustain Ring, honestly, I kind of want to just slap this on him, because the Yowie needs the most sustain. And that'll just take care of it, like, on its own, pretty much. The Tome is a good option, too, actually. It gives you a good chunk of mana and mana regen, which is very nice. But the Bracelet's always nice, too. If he was more magically inclined, I'd say Scroll. The Scorch will probably get a Scroll, actually. Because Scroll is good. Mana, it's magic and mana regen. A little bit of damage. Solves the mana regen problems. Because his highest costing skill is, what, 230, 200, 210, 160. But, like, we're going to have the benefit of Channel, for one, which I love. So that lops, you know, a fifth of your mana cost off the top. So, like 200 or so ought to do it just fine. As long as you have enough mana to cast whatever you're doing, you're probably fine. Like he's got 235 top mana at most, so it's probably okay. So that's fine. I'm gonna give you the sustain ring because you know if you don't have enough mana to do the moves you need to do, then you're not gonna get very far. Bracelet, maybe. I mean, it's more defense. You really don't want your Graphonics to like go down at any point, because that would slow down the whole charge snowball train. So sure, we'll let you defense. Why not? Now we just want crit. Crit. Give me a crit ring. Well, I have a coat. Coat's more health. Not a bad thing. Bandana has more mana. Band mana. Fang, yeah, actually not a bad option. Gets you crit chance and just more raw power. That'd be a 56% chance of crit. As opposed to a possible 62, but it's not... I don't know. I don't mind that, actually. Because with Glory, which again, the Yowie is graciously providing for us, that's another 10% chance. So... 72 or 66. I mean, it should be alright, I guess. Plus, we can get an extra stack of buff through Scorch as well, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that should be alright. Cool, okay, and then you're just gonna want to take, like, a little extra crit. Yeah, health and crit should just... Actually, health and crit would go beautifully on you. Actually. Because it benefits, from both. There we go. 50% chance of crit on the Scorch. Over 4,000 health. The Yowie is still just sitting here like, hold my beer. Because he doesn't have any health items, and he still has more health than anybody. He's got, almost 5,200 health, which is better than the Scorch with a health item. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, defense and crit chance is tempting. Kind of want to just give him the same item, though, if I have any more of those health things around. Was it again? Was it a hide? Coat. Do I have any more coats? Do I? I don't know. I do, but it needs some serious upgrading. Jeez. Okay. That's what? 50% more crit chance, some more health, like it needs it. I don't know. I guess it doesn't necessarily need that. The gauntlet is pretty good too. More defense would add some extra shielding to that health. Let's do that. Yeah, it should be fine. All right. So like I said, they're not perfect. I need to get some things to level 5 just to kind of round them out. But that should be a pretty cool start. Also worth noting that the Griffonics has the lofty mount explorability, which means not only can you ride it, it jumps higher. Man, that's so cool. Oh my god. Yes! Okay, this makes this makes the entire struggle worth it. You have no idea, I'm so happy right now. This is so cool. Okay. Alright, I'm finally done doing all that. I can finally get my butt over here. And get this place explored. I should really have just gone to the tower first, I guess, but I wanted to be thorough. And look around. Actually, you know what? We haven't done. Just real quick, while I'm already way over time anyway. We never really went and saw... Look at the jump height. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Exploring is so easy now. We never really went and saw what happened to the jail after the cultists broke out. Because... Or not cultists, sorry, the... Oh, okay, can't quite pull that off. Fine. After the alchemists broke out. I'd fight these guys to road test the team, but like they're not worth it. Honestly, they're too low of a level. It wouldn't really be a challenge anyway. Oh, the jumping is so nice. Like you can go fast and just shoot over stuff. I love it. Whoop. Actually, I kind of want that guy because I want to. Oh, I've never evolved the Crackle Knight, so let's very quickly just poop these guys out dead. Poor things. Spark Shower can go there. That's fine. Igniting Stings. I mean, anything will die at this point because they're way lower level than us. But get ourselves in order here a little bit. I'm liking the crit chances we're seeing here, too. There we go. There's that shield. Lovely. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. Grab the knife. Because there's I realized finally what this is. There's a spot in my journal on the 3rd page. I could never figure out what it was. Then I remembered I'd never evolved a Crackle Knight. So that's what it is. I had the means to, I just never actually did it. Oh, wrong way. I like how it falls slower too. That's nice. Nothing? Really? Huh. Surprising. I thought maybe they would have like broken out or something. Like, hadn't have an actual anything. No. Okay, I guess not. Oh, that's new. Hello. Hey, what have we here? Katana. Ooh, crit chance and crit damage. Now there's a crit weapon. Very nice. Okay, cool. I also still am not sure what to do with that other room with the 6 torches, but so we'll figure that out at some point. I need some kind of a clue for that. Don't suppose you'll oblige me. No. Okay. Well, that's fine then. Can I even open that door up there? Like at all? Is that a thing? Maybe. Hang on. Do I have a rock thing? I do. Hold that. Oh, that just opens that. Okay. I thought it would open the other one. So I guess that one just doesn't open at all. Well, fine. Okay, so I'm gonna head back up to the abandoned tower. We will try out our new team. We'll get them a rolling up top there, see how they do. I'm very, very excited to see how that turns out. And I'm just psyched to be rolling around, riding a giant flaming griffin. That's fairly awesome as far as all things go. Sunstone. Praise the sun! There we go. This is the naming person, that's right. I really should... I had a names edition for this one. Being... Divine, because, you know, plants. I like it. I was hoping there'd be some kind of a new clue here, but I guess not. You can almost fly with this thing. Not quite, but almost. But yeah, sorry, I keep stalling. Okay. Sorry this one was so long, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode nonetheless. We'll see you next time as we continue our exploration of the abandoned tower and get on up to stop those pesky alchemists. See you real soon, and for now, I'm Monster Matt out. Bye-bye!